Hi guys, it's me, Glamorous Girl 1111, bringing you this Joker tutorial. It's kind of like the woman version, so we still want it to be cute, but we wanted it to still have the weird lip thing going on. So dark purpley toned smoky eye with fluttery lashes, green eyebrows, a green wig, just some jewelry. I'll show you my outfit and how to get this makeup look if you're interested later, so please stay tuned and remember to stay serious. So first, put on this moisturizer of your choice, just all over your face and neck. And then I'm going to use this astringent or toner to remove any of the oils where I'm going to be applying the liquid latex. So just around my lip area and out towards my cheeks. This will help it stick better, the liquid latex, because I did not get an expensive one. I just got this one by the Spirit company. And it came with a sponge, but I'm going to use my own instrument, which is a little lip disposable brush. So I just put that on about 3 inches towards my ears from my lips, and I went around my lips as well. And then I used this little spatula thing to push the liquid latex once it dried a little bit and make sort of a dead skin sort of appearance. And basically you just repeat this many times until you get the look you're going for. I decided to include all of the footage of me doing this just so you could see how I did it. I'm not going to make an in-depth video on it because this is my first time. I didn't really know what I was doing, but you definitely just want to keep pushing it towardsward and making more layers of skin until you feel like they match each other and that they look good. I'm cutting them right here because you never want the scars to come to an edge except for on the end. And liquid latex, definitely test it on your leg or on your face if you want to first to make sure you don't have a reaction to it. I wore it all night and didn't have any problems with it, but peeling it off was a lot more painful than it was on my leg, and I don't know why that was, but I used the scissors and I used the little spatula things and the little lip brushes just to get the look I was going for. I didn't go too big because the Joker isn't, like the look I was going for wasn't that big, and it looks really good in photographs because you don't have to smile or anything, you just have to like make a little smirk and it looks like it just looks really good, just trust me. Now you want to set it with translucent powder because it's very sticky at this point. So just taking a fan brush, I just dusted that on all over to make sure it didn't stick to any of the rest of the makeup I'm going to do. Then I applied a very light foundation all over my skin just so that my white powder would have something to stick to. So then I got this, and also to conceal any redness because I have redness, then I used this Death Mask face powder, and it was just this white powder I got from the Halloween store. And so I originally started trying to do it with a brush and that didn't work at all, so then I started using the sponge it came with, and then finally I used my Beauty Blender sort of sponge, and that gave me the best coverage, and it was damp when I used it. This one, the white one, isn't very damp when I'm using it, and basically you just have to keep layering and layering and layering and layering it on until it finally looks white enough. And I decided not to do my whole neck and like chest area white as well. I just sort of dusted the powder on my chest so it blended, but I made it really white on my face. So whatever you prefer to do. I mean, you could find a white foundation like Illamasqua Skin Base in white and put that all over, but I thought this was just easier, and Illamasqua is a little expensive if you're not going to use it a lot. I filled in my eyebrows with a green pigment and a angled liner brush, and then I continued to brush them out. And then at the very end I used this green spike gel for hair that I got last year, and I just stuck my little spoolie into that and then combed it through my eyebrows just so that they would stay in place and just so that it gave it a more shiny hair-like finish. So I applied Urban Decay's Primer Potion all over my lids, being careful not to go too far out. And then taking my Urban Decay 15th Anniversary palette and taking Half Truth, which is a gray but more purple toned color. So I just patted that on my eyelid to get the most intense concentration of the color. And then I filled it out a little bit more and blended it out a little bit more. But I really just wanted to get the main focus on the lid. So I do this kind of messily, because the next step is to take a brush. So I'm taking this Rite Aid brand eyeshadow brush, and it's synthetic, so I feel like it works a little bit better, and a paper towel to catch out any fallout. And taking the same color of Half Truth, I'm just going to clean up my edges a little bit and make sure my eyes are even, and then I blended this well into the crease. For this look, we're going for a very round eye, so make sure you take it up high and you round it out on the corners, so we don't want any sort of cat eye or angled eye look. Obviously, repeat this to both eyes. You don't just want one eye done, and just make sure they're equal. So, it just takes a little bit of time to adjust them, especially working with such dark colors. And the only important thing is that you don't have any fallout on your white face makeup. So the next step would be to highlight, and I'm going to take the color called Vanilla, and I'm going to place that in a C shape, going from my inner corner all the way out to the tip of my brow, and this will just give a nice gradient effect. And then I also placed Omen, which is a duochromed purple color, and placed that over the work I've already done because I thought it added a nice sort of purpley sheen and it looked very nice. Now taking a very nice pencil brush, I'm going to be mixing Ace, which is more of a gunmetal dark gray color, and I'm going to mix in a little bit of Blackout, which is a matte black, just to deepen it up in the outer corner. So just place that there, catch any fallout, and put this in the outer V. And then you want to blend, 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 but you want to keep it very concentrated on the outside corner. You don't want to make it so that it blends all the way in and you can't see it. Like, you do want to see a little bit of the line where it starts. So not like super harsh, not like black and white harsh, but still try and have it be very dramatic. Now we're going to work on the lower lash line. So taking this smudger brush, I'm going to first be taking Ace and Blackout, which is the colors I put on the outer corner, and I'm going to put those on the lower lash line in the very darkest corner in the last 1/3 of my eye. And then I'm going to be taking the main color, Half Truth, and putting that towards the rest of it. And then in the very center, in the very tear duct, I'm going to be using Vanilla as a highlight, and then also putting Omen all over the whole bottom lash line down there just to add a nice sheen. I don't think I put it in this video, but I also used the pencil brush to blend the outer corner of the top and bottom together, so it had a nice rounded effect. So that is pretty much it for the eyeshadow. Taking my Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes in black, I'm just going to put that on my bottom and top waterline just so that I get a really black, dark, deep, dramatic look on my eyes. I know this can sometimes close up your eyes, but it is a costume look, so I would stay away from doing white on the bottom unless that's the look you're going for. Now I'm taking these Inglot eyelashes that have sparkles on the top, and I just put those on with Duo Eyelash Adhesive, and I think they make it feminine and girly and pretty, and then but still cool and dramatic. So now I'm taking this Rimmel lip liner in a dark plum color and messily, darkly overfilling my lips, and then lightly putting it around the scar area. Then I'm taking this lip moisturizer by MAC. And it's just one I have. You don't have to use MAC, of course, but I bought it, so now I gotta use it. And I'm just going to blend that lip liner out and moisturize. And then I'm gonna use this Maybelline lip liner in a lighter red and fill my lips in. Then I'm gonna use this CoverGirl lipstick in red and put that all over. And use the lip brush to really fill out and plump my lips and make sure it looks precise. And then take everything that you use on your lips and put it out on the scar area, because the Joker applies lipstick almost all over his face. So I think that the lip liner gives it nice dimension, and the red makes it jokery. So there's me making creepy faces at you. So the nice thing about this lipstick is you don't have to be very precise with it and worry about it all night, because as you know, the Joker gets progressively worse and gross during the course of the video. Then you want to do this trick and get all the excess lipstick off the inside of your lips so you don't get it all over your teeth. So then I'm going back within the eyeliner, because usually once I do my mascara I have to redo it. And just make sure you get nice and black on your wet line and tight line so it looks good. And then here I'm just fixing up my white face powder, and I looked down and found a bunch of white powder all over my shirt, so that wasn't good, but it came off. So now I'm taking a clear gloss and a concealer brush, which is a little bit bigger, and I'm going to put a gloss all over because I felt it needed to be glossy. And then I use the brush to blend out the edges a little bit by just brushing it off over the latex. So I'll show you a close-up in a second, and you can really see how that nicely blended everything in, because the gloss made it look a little bit messier. So this is the completed makeup look so far, but then I'm going to add one step that's optional. I took this glitter and using a foundation brush so that it wouldn't cause that much abrasion and wipe off the white, I just put that as a highlight all over my face and then covered it with more powder so that I still got that pigmentation I wanted from the white, because it did get a little off. And then using my concealer, you could say, I'm just going to go over and touch up the face with my white eyeshadow. So now it's time for the wig. Just place on your wig. I do have another green wig, but I bought this one because it was the Joker wig for a woman. It fit a little bit big, but really I just attached it with bobby pins and really floofed it up to give it that big hair effect. It's very more cartoony than the Joker is in The Dark Knight Rises. No, not The Dark Knight Rises, The Dark Knight. So then I'm going to add these earrings on, which I got from Nordstrom Rack. Talk about them later, but I just felt like the Joker, if he were a woman, would have lots of jewels on and just be really decked out. If you would like to know about my outfit, then stay tuned, but this is just a finished close-up of the makeup. I think it looks really cool. The eyes are really pretty. If I did them a little bit less dramatic, I would definitely wear this look out, minus the white face, the ripped up lip area, and the green eyebrows. But other than that, I thought it looked really glamorous on the eye part, but was very jokery at the same time. So I'm happy with how it turned out. So my blazer is from Forever 21. The idea behind this costume would be that I could wear the pieces again, because I actually couldn't find the costume. I got it in medium. It's a little big, so I'm going to wear it like that. And on top of there I have some jewelry. I'll probably put some more jewelry on. My earrings are from Nordstrom Rack. It's my brother. He's pretty serious. Forever 21, Forever 21, mesh leggings, Forever 21. And my shoes are from Steve Madden, and I just wore them because they're cool. If you live somewhere where it's warmer, you can wear a pantsuit or more leggings, but that's just what I thought was a good Joker outfit. So, thank you for watching and stay serious.